Happy Raps Giving. Happy holidays to everybody. You know what it is. It's your boy Tay, man. Back with another songwriting tip video. This is songwriting tip number 10. And this is a very special video because you know why? Well, it landed on Raps Giving. And also, it's the last video. The last video. This is tip number 10. So I hope that you guys have been following the content and you guys have been using these tips that I've been giving out to you guys, because it's not just for me, it's for you guys. It's really for you. I do this for you. Without you guys, I would be nothing. So I thank you for the ones that support and have been watching and have been using these tips that I've been giving out. I really appreciate it. But anyways, enough about that. Intro over. Let's get straight into it. Songwriting tip number 10. Don't be afraid to fail. A lot of us at times can be afraid to fail. We're scared to try new things. We're scared that other people might think a certain way about us. Or we just are too critical on ourselves. And that's bad. Because we can't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. When you fail, that means you're trying. If you're not failing, you're not trying. Think about that. If you're failing, that means you're trying. If you're not failing, you're not trying. Hard enough, at least. Happiness is on the other side of fear. So, if you fear using a new tone in your voice on a song, or if you fear experimenting with melodies, or different words that you're not comfortable using because you feel like they don't sound right to you, don't be afraid of that, man. Try it anyway. You never know. Because what don't sound good to you might be what everybody is waiting for you to do. That's why you have to try. Fail, fail, fail. That's just like when they say 10 no's equals 1 yes. Use that same analogy. 10 fails equals 1 success. And that 1 success is all you need. And you gonna take off like a rocket. You know what I mean? It's imperative that you understand that failing is an art also. Because when you fail, you're learning. It's all a part of the learning process. And learning is an art too. Everything that we do is an art. It's all science. It's all a formula. Everything we do, cause and effect. You try, you're either going to succeed or you're going to fail. You're not going to always succeed on the first try, especially if it's something that you're not doing on the daily, or it's something that's new to you. It's just life. We're not born knowing everything. Though we have all the answers inside of us, if we really look deep and we really understand who we are as individuals, the answers are all inside of us. Don't be afraid to fail. Use that word that didn't sound right to you. Use that melody that you're not comfortable using. Harmonize. Expand your voice. Expand your vocabulary. Do things that you're not comfortable doing. Staying in your comfort zone is going to hinder you. You're never going to grow. Fear, failing, trying. All of those things are a part of growth. If you're afraid and you have fear, you need to try anyway. And if you try and you fail, then that means you just learned something new. So when you go back, you can analyze what you did wrong and you can perfect it and you can end up succeeding. It's all about keep going. Don't stop. If you're stuck on a song, you're writing a song and you're stuck, keep going. Don't give up. Songwriting tip number 10. Don't be afraid to fail. The greatest people in the world have failed. I could name a few off the top of my head. Have failed. One that just came up right now. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Did he succeed the first time? Did he succeed or did he fail? And when he failed, did he stop? Did he give up? No. He kept going. And what happened? What he wanted ended up succeeding in his favor. Why? Because he fought for it. He believed in it. He didn't stop because of fear. He didn't let fear get in the way of what he was trying to do. He kept going. He used fear to drive him and motivate him and inspire him to keep going hard. That's what it's all about, especially with this music and this songwriting. Man, don't be afraid to go hard for what you believe in. If you could think it, imagine it, and hear it in your head, a song that is so beautiful and perfect to you, you have that in you. But you have to keep going. You got to keep fighting that fear that you can never succeed in manifesting that thought. You have to keep going. Don't give up. Because when you give up, that's when you really fail. When you try and you fail, to me, that's succeeding. Because you're learning. You analyze what you did wrong. You go back and you try again and again and again until you finally succeed. That's what it's all about. Songwriting tip number 10. Don't be afraid to fail. The greatest people in the world that are successful have failed many times. And I'm pretty sure they'll tell you themselves. They didn't get it right the first time. Who does? We all fail. But happiness is on the other side of fear. So don't be afraid to fail. You a legend. You a god. You got all the answers inside of you. You just gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. I can't stress it enough. Songwriting tip number 10. Don't be afraid to fail. On a special Raps Giving Day. So happy. We made it. We made it, y'all. We made it. Look, I'm gonna use myself as an example. When I first started making these videos, I didn't know that I was gonna actually make it to songwriting tip number 10. But I didn't let that fear stop me. I just started. I started at 1. Now look, we at the end of all the songwriting tips. We on number 10. 10 days straight I've been making these videos for you guys. So I hope that you guys really appreciate the content that I'm putting out. And I really hope that I'm touching hearts. And I'm sparking brains. And I'm planting seeds in minds. And I hope that this content is useful. And I hope that you're using it. Because it's for you. It's for you. And I thank you. All the supporters. All the ones that have been liking, commenting, sharing my videos. I really appreciate it. But we only gonna get better from here. Why? Because I wasn't afraid. I didn't let fear stop me. I said, you know what? I got a thought. I'm gonna manifest this thought. And I'm not gonna let fear or doubt get in the way of my goals. And I kept going. Now look. We on video. We at the end. We on video number 10. Video number 10. I have been doing this for 10 days straight. Giving out songwriting tips. Can't tell me shit. You understand? You gotta just keep going. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. I'm gonna say it one more time. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your best friend. Because failure is gonna teach you a whole lot about yourself. And that's where you're gonna find all the keys and the answers within yourself. So, I'm probably finna go eat me another plate. I thank all of y'all for tuning in to this video. For those that are watching, I thank y'all. Happy Raps Giving. Happy holidays to everybody. And I hope y'all are safe out there. I know the weather is crazy. Be safe on the roads. Everybody gets safe to wherever they're going, to the destinations. Mom's house, grandma's house, auntie's house. And I'm out. Tay Man. Signing out. Gone.